So, well, now I see when I used to watch people and they'd be like watching the thing to see like when people got on and stuff like that. Because otherwise, you're just sitting there talking to yourself. So, that's what I'm doing right now, talking to myself. So, we'll wait until some people get on. God, the dog's acting crazy. Hi, Crystal. It's me and you. um, yeah, I'm just sitting here talking to myself, but my Archie's like walking around, and I was saying the dogs are acting so crazy. Even I went to the training thing today. It was an evaluation, so we didn't start training yet. And but so she had to go someplace without the other dogs, and I think chat lags a few seconds. Oh, okay. The do you see the stuff? Do you see the things that you told me to put that stuff on there? Can you see it? I went on there and did it earlier. So hopefully I have it set right. But but anyways, the dogs seemed to get jealous or something. So when we came back and Ruthie was coming back in, the dogs all started jumping up and going at her. But then, okay, cool. Then she decides to attack Archie again. This time it was I like was more prepared. It's like almost like I can like I don't know because I can't see her face, but I can feel it. I can feel this tension change. And I don't know why she decided that she was going to go after him. And so and then he wouldn't back the fuck off. And so it is he's screaming and she's trying to take him down. So I'm like grabbing her by the nape of the neck, pulling her back, pulling her back. And I eventually, once I got him off of them separated, I just kept laying on top of her and trying to be like, and she was doing everything she could to get up from out for me. She wanted to keep going after him and going after him. It was like so intense. And as soon as I got it all calmed down, then I texted the trainer and I said, what just happened? And so, anyways, the guy I met today is not going to be the guy that we work with, but they're going to come out to the house. It's so funny, come out to the house. It's like, he can come in my bedroom. But I think we're just going to be outside, I'm sure. Not inside here. But he's going to see the dogs together and how they interact together or something. So, anyways, yeah, it's like, fuck, man. I don't want Archie to get hurt. When I first got Stella, and when I first got Lucy, because I already had, I had Winston. I was watching my daughter's lab, and I had, and Winston was a golden retriever, and he was huge. And then for a while, I had Jim, who was this mastiff mix. He was this really big dog, but he went with my ex, and I also had Mickey, this little dog. And Mickey did not like the big dogs. And yeah, I think so. I think it will help see how they interact. Maybe he'll pick up on something. But the plus, I swear to God, I think Ruthie's starting to go into heat, and so she's very consumed with Archie, and she wants to dominate him. And luckily the boys are both fixed, but but Matt, what Mickey didn't like the big dogs, but he would just freeze. He would just sit there, and they would try and play with him, and he would just sit there, and it started stressing him out so much, and he started chewing his own fur and everything. So he went to go live with my mom because she has all little dogs, and he's doing really great there. Now he's an old man, but the but there was never any like aggression. They would just try and play with him, and he did not like big dogs. Oh, my day is pretty good. How's your day? Today I want to kind of see what other people want to talk about. So I'll just talk and talk and talk. But my day is pretty good. There was another brawl with the dogs. I had to take down Ruthie. I was like holding her down. I had to do it a couple times. And I was just like laying on top of her. She's just going crazy. She just wanted to get up and go get Archie. Um, I keep seeing like, I don't know if this big, I have the blanket that I crocheted, the big giant blanket on my bed. And I keep looking like, did somebody tear it? God, I'm going to be irritated. I'm going to be irritated if they did. But I feel irritable. I feel so irritable right now, and I know the energy is intense. That's why I was seeing video after video. We got these solar flares. We got this geomagnetic storm. We got these weird earthquakes. There's so much shit going on. Oh yeah, Donald is now Greenland is saying that they're going to have the NATO step in to protect them, and Donald's telling them they better step aside. It's like, oh my God, all this drama. And people are just totally showing themselves. People are doing such wacky shit. I cannot believe it. Like some nurse, she went on and did a video. Like, why do people do this? Like, so she goes on and does a video talking about whatever that lady's name is, the press secretary with the blonde hair. I guess she's pregnant. And this lady starts saying that she hopes that she gets a tear. So funny because this morning I was just talking about this stuff on my recording, talking about when you send out energy like that, you're truly sending that out and it will come back on you. And so she just was like doing it like she was, oh, I really hope she has a healthy, headstrong baby, and I hope that baby tears her from, it's like, what the hell? Aren't you supposed to be about health? And it was crazy. My neighbors are going crazy last night about the solar flares. Yeah, yeah, I'm getting so many. And it's affecting some places different than others. Doesn't seem like there's been much here, but maybe it's this. The trainer guy said it's called an inversion, and that a lot of the winter is in this inversion because we're in the valley. And so it's this thick overlay, like there's no sun or anything. It's just super overcast and cold as shit. And when I was looking on the weather thing, it was the same thing in Spokane, the same thing in Yakima, but those are both valleys too. Anywhere that's surrounded by mountains, I guess, can get this. But it also creates this stagnation air quality problem. So I don't know, maybe it protects us more from the solar flares though. Fuck if I know. Hi there, XCB. But yeah, so that is what I kept seeing stuff too. And then people doing just weird stuff. It's anti ICE. I don't even know, man. People are just getting so wacky with their hate. And it's like, how do you think it's okay just to go around and just be so hateful? Just spreading hate and thinking it's cute. It's like, it's not cute. It's like, and what was it? It was something I just saw. Said that we have a lot of fog here too. So I don't know, because sometimes, I mean, being new here, I'm like, oh, is this normal? Is this from what they're putting in the skies? And who knows? They've been doing it for years. And that guy's new to here too. He's from California. So where are you at that is foggy in your morning? It is intense energy though. It's bothering my stomach. They have people they never met online, taking them on. Oh, yeah, it is weird. I don't like what in the world makes them feel so justified to be so hateful. It's like, gosh, dang, I don't understand why you want to spread so much hate, especially if you understand now energy, what you put out is going to come back on you. It's like, and I think it's going to happen faster and faster and faster too. It's just going to spin right back on you. It's like, people need to learn more about this place and energy. Oh, you're in Kuna, Idaho? Is it oh yeah, I don't think you're very far from me, are you? You have people that have never been online. No. So is it foggy by you? It's super like overcast here. It's just been over like it was foggy, foggy, foggy. for so long, and then it never, it's just like the fog just moved up. It isn't like it went away, it just moved up in the atmosphere. We're just blocked with this overcast, like wet, cold, so cold. I didn't stick her favorite kind of flower. It's crazy foggy here and incredibly cold. Yeah, it was, last time I looked, it was 27 here. And I had to go out to that park for the dog training. It was so fucking cold. It's crazy foggy. Yeah, it's very cold here. I am cold. I keep having two heaters on, and I have one little room. It's like I keep putting both heaters on because I guess like I'm cold. Just like you can't get warm. I really like a fireplace. The fireplace just puts out such a more natural heat too, or it feels cozy. And there's supposed to be this big snowstorm moving across. Like Amy was saying that they're supposed to be like getting 18 inches or something, either tonight or tomorrow. She said everybody's getting prepared because the whole place will shut down. And she's over by like North Carolina and South Carolina. I always get confused, but I just know she's over there somewhere. But then I saw somebody on the thing saying it was going to snow here, but I looked at the weather. It's like, no, just cold, but no snow. You have Oklahoma has a winter watch already for this weekend. Oh, really? For snow? So weird how Texas and like I don't know if Oklahoma had much snow, but hey, Kruzg, I don't know if Oklahoma had much snow because Kansas we get a lot of snow. And so you're like in between Texas and Kansas. And I don't know about northern Texas if it gets much snow. But like I know in Dallas, we had one tiny snowstorm my whole childhood. It wasn't even a snowstorm. It was like snow fell and we all ran out to see it. Yes, a lot of snow, hopefully no ice. Yeah, I know the ice is the worst. I do not like ice. There's like no control in the cars. Even if you go out and try and walk, you fall. Yeah, snow's the worst. Or ice is the worst. Snow's so much better. Because snow, even if it's in the roads, you have some like traction or something. Ice, it's just like you're on a skating rink. And you try and stop and you just right through. I don't like the ice at all. Hi, Urine. What's all going on with everybody else? My stuff is just regular old stuff. Crazy dogs, weird weather, and whatever this energy is. It's giving me a headache. It's giving me a stomach ache. It's making all my joints ache. I am uncomfortable with all of the, and it's got to be the energy because they're making a big freaking deal over these solar flares and this crazy Schumann and these CMEs and like solar storm and all this stuff. Oh, thank you, Cruz. Thank you, Cruz. I don't know if I'm saying anybody's name right. Yeah, it is. It is very intense. And I know the dogs are feeling. That's why I'm sitting here in this weird way. It's because I guess, that really threw him this morning. Me leaving for an hour. I'm surrounded. Like, you're not going anywhere now. So I'm surrounded by dogs. So I had to turn my thing over here because Stella lays right on it. She don't give a crap if she's crushing it. And so I had to move it to protect this wobbly thing. I have to order another. I just got to get more of these. Like, they just don't last. They're so crappy. They're so cheaply made and they break so easy. But if you don't have this light around your phone, it's so dark. It's like, it just adds a lot of light. Otherwise, yeah, it's just dark. And it's like really shadowy with the camera on your face with the without any light. So, anyways, I like these little ring cameras, ring lights, but they're crappy made. Plus, I feel tired. Man, I feel tired. After I do this, I think I'm just gonna go to sleep. Just, it'd be so nice just sleep through and wake up when it's the new world. And I'm seeing a lot of those people. They always come out of the woodworks. Is all of a sudden they're just popping up. Oh, this is it. This is it. We're going to the new earth now. Everybody prepare. And it's like, oh, I hope you're right. I hope this is it. I hope we're about to be there. But I don't think so. I think that there's more to get there. So I don't know how it's going to go. I do hope that it is like, some positive things start happening and turning people's lives around, and that catches the attention of more people. And so more people start trying to turn their lives around. I hope it isn't just like, it separates and it's like those people are gone and we're all over here. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? It's weird. It's weird because I feel like everybody knows something's happening. Something's happening. But what it is, I mean, I know that there's certain things like we're going to go to a there's going to be a higher vibration existence. My husband and I were supposed to go to Texas this weekend for a horse show. Oh, your daughter's a horse girl? But it's canceled because of the weather. Oh, yeah, that's why I told the trainer too. I said, well, I'll meet next week unless it's a snowstorm. I'm not coming in the snow. It's too damn cold. So stupid. That's why when I was looking on the weather thing, and I had to go past Rolette, where my brother lives, and it showed there was a snow little thing on the weather for them. I hope it's not another Carrington effect. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows, I mean, there we are. People who think like it's going to be, oh, she's a barrel racer? Oh, cute. How old is she? I don't know why I'm thinking like 11, but I don't know. Um, yeah, who knows? Like, I mean, there's definitely people who think like this is, well, there's definitely people who think this is the end. Almost 12, so I was right. So she is 11. You must have told me that before. You must have said something about her age before. So, how cute. That's so cute. My daughter was well, my two youngest daughters were really into sports when they were younger. But then as they got older, then they were like, didn't want to do it anymore. Wanted to go work and make money. I was like, come on, keep going. Like, get a scholarship. It's like, no, I don't want to do it. Hopefully she'll stick with it. Teenage girls, like, I was one thing too, like in soccer. And it was like, there's way more teams and they get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And then pretty soon there's just a couple of really good teams. I was like, man, what is the deal? It's like, because all the girls quit. They all decide that they want to go do other things besides sports as they get older. She plays basketball, but loves the horses. Yeah, my daughter played basketball, volleyball, soccer. But but one thing too is like she was like she could kick the boys' asses, and I think then there became a point where she wanted to be like, I don't want to be out there, I want to be like liked by the boys. She want to be like where they're all like, oh, you gotta watch out, Caleb will kick your ass. But yeah, she was really good at sports. She could beat them all the time. But I think horses are so cool, and I didn't really, I don't know. I mean, I lived on the street where the horse girls lived when I was in high school and junior high school, because I lived on the street that had all of the pastures. And your daughter played soccer for 5 years. 10 and 10. Then decided to focus on horses. Yeah, they start wondering if all the electronics get fried. Yeah, I saw somebody saying that their phone was doing something really wacky and they turned it off last night. Homeowners cover damage or do. God, who knows? Like the insurance companies are going to cover less than that, less, because there's way too much. They can't keep up. And it was just a scam on us, anyways. And then for them to have to be paying us out, no. Yeah. And the more big disasters that go on, the less likelihood that you have of somebody paying you out. They're gonna just be like, the only thing is, I think, is that things are gonna turn around, you know? The money, the whole financial institution's gonna flip. So we won't have so many problems with it anymore. Your phone's been acting up. I have a funny feeling about. Yeah, that's the thing is like they could go down, and then you lose communication, and then you don't know like what's going on, and then things start happening. And I'm always telling people like you won't have like if you end up being in a place that starts getting where they're telling the people that they have to evacuate and stuff, you won't be able to you won't be able to use navigation, and so many people rely on that shit. They don't know how to get around without it. Oh yeah, this is what I was going to say, because I just saw this girl and she was talking about that her dad's a doctor, and he likes to do extra work, you know, so he goes and works. I don't know, it kind of reminded me of like traveling nurse or something. And so the military's hiring all of these. They said that they're having a ton, and so the daughter was like, well, why would they do that? And the guy said, because they're obviously something's about to happen, and they are got to have a whole bunch of, like, they've got a huge amount of medical staff they're trying to get right now. So they could, and it could be, you know, like, because you can see how angry people are about some of these things. Like if banks start closing and things start happening and people can't get food or whatever goes down, then people will start going crazy. Then you would think, well, the military has to go out and try and keep calmness. And so, and these people are getting wackier and wackier. So maybe they're expecting like people might start getting hurt. I don't know. Yeah, she said that right now they're getting a whole extra amount of not military doctors, just all, you know, all of them, nurses and doctors, just trying to really beef up the availability for medical. So who knows? I saw, and this was in Idaho, but it was up north more, and a guy was on the road and he was stopped by a train, or a train was going by him or something, and it was all of these like tanker things. He was like, he was telling what all these things were, but it definitely seemed weird. It was like a lot of them had to do with gas, I think. But it's like there was a lot of stuff where it seemed strange. Why would all this be going here? So I wonder if there's certain places where there's going to be more craziness than other places. I'm sure there will be. Something's going to pop off in February. Yeah, I really like that thing you said about that, what that girl said. And too many people are talking about. Yeah, I think so too with this, because that's when the new year really starts. And so a big change in the energy, and it has to do too with this eclipse and a whole bunch of stuff in the way the planets are aligning and everything. Imagine people not getting, oh God, I know. Especially up here. Like, well, now I'm not in Washington State anymore, but Washington State, and there was always the excuse too of the weather making you sad. But so many people, I swear to God, everybody you meet is on that stuff. It's like certain places, yeah, if they don't have their meds, they're gonna go crazy. So yeah, that's gonna not be good. And I'm sure it's gonna be places that is gonna be like all these people are off their meds. And it's also gonna be bad, like, because there's people who have stuff that they think, you know, like to stay alive, like people who are on insulin and stuff. I've been worried about. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. I heard years ago, if you were on something, you gotta get stocked up. You gotta get more of it. That's what I've been trying to do with Stella, is get stocked up on her stuff. And then the every time I get some, you know, they like just the other day I thought, oh, I'm stocked up. I mean, I'm gonna be no. She starts needing more and more and more and more. It's like crap. Amy just sent me a thing for some kind of natural pain medicine. So I'm gonna try that and see if that doesn't help. But yeah, you got to get stocked up on stuff because yeah, there could very well, it could be stores aren't gonna be opening. No, I mean when things are going crazy, if they did do martial law or something, then you aren't even be able to go to work. Who knows? Like what? I think definitely something big is gonna happen, like crazy. Yeah, see, that's good. I probably should get some of that. What is vet paste? I know what iodine is. Oh, is it for the horses? Yeah, because the iodine I think is smart to get. I was gonna get some before, and then I was reading about it, and I was like, "Ooh, you take it and you don't need it. It's not a good thing." But probably should get some. There's no telling. I mean, they were saying that that stuff was in the fog in some of those places in California. It was being checked. Oh, Ivor. Oh, okay. Well, my mom just sent me a message right before I started this, and she said in Idaho it just passed. I guess it's starting this week or something that they're going to start selling it over the counter. I was like, oh, I should probably go up there and check and see about getting some. Yeah, you do. It'd probably be like, they'll come in, the, the censor police, zoom in, oh, stop this conversation. You cannot talk of these things. You can't talk about your opinions. You can't talk about what's going on in your life. You can't talk about what's going on. It's like so absurd. It's like we're so under control. It's kind of ridiculous. Totally would flag. Totally be taking us down. You know, I swear to God, I just want to stretch all of my muscles. Like I'm so God, I'm so uncomfortable with that. Like just in my skin. It's like, oh God, he's got to be the energy. And then I saw where people are like, go out and ground. You got to go out and ground. You got to go out and hug a tree and stuff. And I've gone out and stood on the rocks with no shoes on, hopefully grounding, whatever, recharging my energy with the planet, but still uncomfortable. So I gotta do it more. I hear in my mouth. It's gotta be the solar flares. Yeah, yeah, I think so. And I think, like, for some of the people, I guess it's going to be affecting us all different. And so some of the people who are just like not at all on about healing, like the people who are really negative and hateful and stuff, like, I wonder if that just makes them more intense and more hateful because they don't have any, I think to those of us who have an awareness of this kind of stuff, then we got to think about it. Like, like I would think, like, well, do I have anything that would be causing me to feel this way? Is there some kind of stress? Is there, something that would give me anxiety? What did I eat that would make me feel like all stiff? And so then I took more magnesium, but and then it's like when you can't figure anything out, then it just makes sense that it's something with the energy on the planet. Um, when you ground, you place one hand toward the ground and the other toward the sun. We don't have any sun, but yeah, that makes sense to make like an antenna, but there's no sun over here. So I'm ground out there, hold my hands up to the thing. I liked my yard where I lived in the cabin. I liked the yard because I had these ginormous trees. They were hundreds of years old, I'm sure, and I could go out and hold them or touch them, and I felt like that was always a good thing. Plus, I could walk around there all over the place barefoot. Out here, these vicious thorn things. So I try to stay somewhere where it's like on the rocks so that I can't get thorns stuck in me. Those thorns are everywhere. They get in my bed, all over on the floor. It's freaking thorns. That's actually honest. Barefoot in the grass. Yeah, I wish we had more grass. Do the antenna. It's kind of funny when you think about like neighbors watching, they're filming. Look at this weird person over there. What are they doing? It's like, 'cause some people know and some people don't know. But that's where you got to just do what's right for you. You can't worry about what other people know and don't know. You got to just do what feels right for yourself. Yeah, it's funny because I know too. I mean, that is definitely a part of the split between like the people who are more seem wacky, but we seem wacky to each other for different reasons. Like it seems wacky to me, people are spreading so much hate. And then to us or to them, we seem like we don't care, like whatever, all the things. I still can't get over them sitting there going, attacking that old lady with the walker. It's like so kooky. And the way they all keep their faces and stuff covered. A huge different face my ball tingles. And I'm gonna think I'm crazy. I know, I used to do that stuff too. I just go out and stand. And sometimes I would be like, stand in the sun, stand on the ground, stand and listen to something, stand and tune into something, stand and think about something. And then I would always think, like, I bet you I look really strange to other people just standing here, just like, you know, where they're like, what is she doing? But, yeah, I mean, you either get it or you don't get it, I guess. But yeah, if you look crazy, that's just people who just don't get it. Yeah, yeah, if you have sun, that seems like a good idea. I don't even know. Hopefully, that guy, the dog trainer, told me today that this should only last like another week and then we'll have sun again. So hopefully, then I'm going to try it when we have sun. We don't have any. My brother and my sister-in-law are on the way, not on the way here, but on the way to Idaho. So I'm excited to get to see. I'm excited to get to go out and go shopping and go out to lunch with my sister-in-law. Go do something. It is like, I don't know. I've been in isolation so long. I knew it was not. It's not like I hate it or anything, but it is nice to get out and do something. Go do something. Go somewhere. Yeah, I would like to just sleep all the time. I swear to God. I kind of get jealous when the dogs all lay here and sleep. It's like, oh God. They just sleep whenever they want, pile on me whenever they want, sleep all day, do whatever they want. And then I try and sleep. It's like, wake me up, wake me up, wake me up. Nice, warm. I didn't see your video of the sky was overcast, no sun. Yeah, still, it's been overcast. I think there's been no sun here for, so I'm trying to think because it was like there was a buildup where there was like no sun all day and then there would be sun like at sunset. And that was like a few days and then it became super foggy. There was no sun and now it's just been overcast, overcast, overcast. So yeah, there's not been any sun around here. And it does get you down. Like the sun really does feed you energy. It really does make you feel better. Yeah, hi Dwayne. You have sun, Crystal? Nice. And do this after this. It's nice and sunny there. That's nice. Is it really, is the sun like super hot? That's one thing too, is the sun here is like, it's so unnatural. On the days where there's been sun, it's been like blasting, blaring. But still, it's just, I don't know, just sends out something better, even if it's fake. I don't know, like bring on the lights. Like the light and the energy is better. Ah, cold outside, but still the sun is warm. Yeah, I really like the sun. Yeah, when I checked earlier, it was 27. It's cold. Very cold. Just sitting in here, my hands are cold. I just feel cold. Just wet and cold. Wow, there she goes. Where are you at, Dwayne? I don't remember if you've said before. I'm forgetful. Oh, you're in Tennessee? 27, so yeah, it's cold. But do you have sun and it's 27? We have no sun and it's 27. I swear that makes a difference. I want to go to Tennessee. I want to go all down in there. Tennessee, Kentucky, Mississippi, Carolinas. It's like, yeah, those solar things we had charged up, sunny down. It's, yeah, I agree. Oh, you have sun? Yeah, there's no sun here. Must all be over there. Only over here. And I swear to God, I think it makes me hungrier. I just keep thinking about all the stuff I want to cook. Your hair looks so nice. Thank you. Did you cut it? Yeah, I did cut it myself. I remember you said you were a hairdresser. Yeah, I was a hairdresser when I was first out of high school. Did you cut it to shed the energy? No, I just was, I kept seeing these haircuts that I really liked. It was like all these layery haircuts and stuff. And I was like, oh, I want to layer my hair. I want to do something. You know, it just was like the same all the time. And then plus there was things like when you've been wearing your hair the same for so long, like I would be washing dishes, my hair would be in the dirty dishwater sink. I would be giving the dogs water, my hair's in dog water. My hair was in everything. And then it was long freaking hairs. I would be pulling it. Yeah. And then trying to sleep, it was uncomfortable. What's odd is that the 60 degrees in December. Yeah. Yeah, that's odd. That's for sure odd. Um, but there was somebody was asking me the other day, I don't remember who, because they were saying they wanted to cut their hair. And I forgot to tell them, like, when you put your hair up, because you put the ponytail, like, you pull this part into one ponytail, and then you pull this part into another ponytail, and then you cut it off. But you don't, you'll cut it, but then you got to take the scissors, and I have texturizing shears, and so I can just chop, 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 chop. But you want to take the scissors and do that so it's not just like chopped, so it makes it not so chopped, because then that can make your layers really chopped. If you just chop, and then you'll be like, oh, why is it so funky? Because you got to do this texturizing like this so that it kind of blends in better. And so, anyways, I forgot to tell whoever it was the other day who wanted to try it. And then I was like, oh crap, I forgot to tell him that part. So, yeah, but I also, when I first cut my hair, I've cut it like a couple more times. I just keep cutting it and cutting it and cutting it. I lived in Germany. Oh, you did? For a year? The, Oh, really? They talk way different? I didn't realize Southern, they were beautiful little town like Memphis. I thought Memphis was supposed to be cool. Oh, the crime's high in Memphis? Yeah, I thought Memphis and Nashville were supposed to be cool, but then I've heard about all these crimes in Nashville. It's like, ugh. And it draws in so many people who come there um, to visit. But then it's like, ooh, is it are the bartenders being paid to prepare them for certain things, like by putting stuff in their drinks? Because it seems like it. It seems like places that pull a lot of people, like I think Vegas and places like that, there's certain people who give you special drinks. Oh, you did a good job. Thank you. Really, yeah, I did it by myself. Um, I feel, uh, mine, uh, it was just I'd been wearing it the same for such a long time. Now I like it with the, I don't know, it feels so much more light and bouncy because it just was like long and heavy and straight. Oh my gosh, the 80s. That's crazy. That's crazy for January. And then what, that was like a week ago and now you're about to have a big snowstorm. The weather is like bipolar. It's just all over the place. Goes up from one extreme to the next, back and forth, back and forth. That's weird. 80. God, that's extreme. Like I know, like when I was talking to my sister-in-law, and they're in California, and I was talking about how cold it is here. It was even things were frozen and stuff with all the fog. And then they're like, "Oh, it's 80 here. We're out by the pool." I was like, "God, it's so weird. It's freezing here." I have a lot of extra clothes. And then, hello, Jupiteria. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but sure not happening here. Like it's cold. Well, I guess the guy did say that um, usually it is colder, I think, than 27. And he said usually there's more snow too. That's what I would like it to be more warmer. I just don't like extreme temperatures. I like it to be more in the middle. Like I think between 35 and 75, even 80 isn't bad. And 35, like between 40 and 80 or 35 and 75, I think that's pretty good for temperature range. Uh, my body is hurting, man. Trying to get some. Oh, you can tell my body's hurting. Yeah, I don't have any Motrin. Yeah, man, it just feels like I just need to stretch and stretch. Like it just is like sore. Everything feels sore. And I know, and one thing too is like this mattress that I brought. I don't know if I chose the right mattress to bring. Now I'm like, is it sinking? Is it like too crappy? I'm gonna have to just get a new mattress or something. So, oh, could be the mattress is sucky. My pillows, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting back to my Princess and the Pea. I can't get comfortable no matter what. I really would like it if the old fashioned water beds would come back. The ones where we would fill them up and they were like a big giant bubble thing. And we'd fill them up and they'd have a heater and it was nice and warm and you'd lay on them. It was like being in the womb or something. I think we should go back to those. And then another thing I've seen too, where I think in other countries, not I don't know where all, but sleeping in hammocks. I think hammocks too is like be better for your body. But yeah, I don't know. Mine is definitely sore. I definitely feel uncomfortable. Plus, just it's awkward. And the dogs surround me like this, and I have to try and sit. on the chair. Funky. 1:45. And I've seen more about that there was that earthquake. So there was an earthquake over by Missouri, by Illinois. Yoga, good. Pilates classes. And Pilates is hard too. It's under for red lights. That's good. Oh, it feels good. I get those. I have the face mask thing that it has the red lights, the blue lights, the green lights, or whatever. And then I stopped using it because I saw somebody come on and say like it's really bad for you. And now I've seen so many videos saying how good it is for you. It's like, see, that's the thing is like it's always like go back and forth. It's good for you. It's not good for you. It's good for you. It's not good for you. No. Well, I wonder, there probably, I guess there would probably be some yoga classes around here. Probably not out like where I'm at, but probably more like in town. Try to do anything here. The dogs just climb on me. I try to go down these stretches. I was out in the garage trying the other day. It's just so cold though. Yeah, it'd be nice to go into a studio with all the right lighting and everything. And I would like to have my own yoga room. I would like to have a house, a manifesting house. And in the house, I'm definitely going to have a yoga room, like office, meditation kind of room. That's what I want to have in my house. That's for sure. I am squirmy. Because if I sit like, I sit in one position for very long, all of a sudden it's like, oh God, it hurts. I got to move. And then move another direction. And it's like, oh God. Right now, it's like right down here at the lower part of my back. It feels like, oh, I just want to stretch it. I keep seeing about this Tai Chi too. I keep trying to do that. You remember your, no. I've never worked out, done classes outside of my house, but my brother talks me into it. He wanted me to start getting out of the house. I did, I started going to exercise classes when I was younger, like when I was like 18 or something. Trying to think when it was. Maybe it was when I first got pregnant. Maybe I was 20. But I started going to, yeah, I think that was more like that because I started going to a pregnancy exercise class. And then I started going to exercise classes. So I didn't ever go in the gym and work out on the gym stuff. I just would go to the gym and go to an exercise class and leave. And I loved them. I loved going and doing exercise classes. Hi, Jet Builder. Do you seriously build jets? What's everybody else doing today? Besides sitting here doing this. But what has everybody been doing today? Where's everybody at? Where's everybody from? Where are you from, Jet? Oh, you're from Nashville? So there's another person from Tennessee on here. 2 people from Tennessee. Was there, oh yeah, because it was 27 and sunny in Tennessee. I'm in Idaho. Southern Idaho, because northern Idaho is totally different than southern Idaho. I think northern Idaho is having snow though. And southern Idaho is overcast and cold. So overcast for so long. Crystal's in Oklahoma. There's got to be some other people want to talk about, or something that people want to talk about. It's weird we don't have anybody from Milwaukee. I stop. I can't stop. I can't stop myself. Wash day for me. Oh, really? Washed my bedding. That is a whole day, I swear, washing the bedding thing. And hair. Now I'm going to wash my hair in the morning. Hi, Karen from Indiana. You guys stay safe and have a great day. Aaron's run. Okay, see you later, Sinclair. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us for a chat. Except for I want to see what other people want to chat about. It's Ruthie snoring. Do you save lives? Do you save these? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they automatically go on. It does it itself. It saves them and then it puts them on. There's like a section where it's like, if you go on the page of the person, it has like videos, it has shorts, and it has lives. And then you go on the lives and it has all of their lives. I know, but I don't even have a bathtub here. Yeah, I used to take Epsom baths all the time. I would even do those baths where I put all that different stuff in it, all the whole detox, the whole range of everything, and sit in those. Oh, they're so nice. Be like, yeah, Epsom baths are nice. And I just ordered some Epsom salts that are going to be here for Stella's wound to soak her wound. But yeah, I would love to go sit in a bath with some Epsom salt. I love it. And even in Spokane, there started these places that were you could go, and they were like these pods, and you went into them, and you went in, and it was just filled with a ton of Epsom's or a ton of salts, and I don't know if it was just all Epsom salt, whatever kind of salt, and so it would make the water really dense, but it was really healing. You could go in there, and it was just totally dark, and you could have on different kind of music or something. It was like so cool. I really like those. I wish they had those everywhere. I wish those were around here. I don't know. Maybe they are. But yeah, I went to that before. It feels really good. I love taking baths. Oh, yeah. I love taking baths. And then I was taking them all the time, like all the time. Like every other day, I would take a bath. And then they started saying like about the water and what we were absorbing through our skin and how it's not good for you. And then I started getting more paranoid about it. I started getting paranoid about the showers too, like whatever the hell they're putting in the water. I used to love it all this. Yeah, I'm get all aggravated. It does dry it out some. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is the water. And you start being like, oh, do I really want to soak in this? Like, what all is in it? Like, that stuff enters your skin so quick. And then you start having issues. It's like, but yeah, taking a bath is nice. Here, I mean, I would think with this well water, it would probably be good. Soaking in with the iron and stuff, I bet it would be good. It freaks me. Yeah, I'm always wondering what's in the water, like in each place, because even if they're supposed to say it on that certain page, like you can look up your water district and stuff, but still, I don't trust any of the stuff that they tell us at all. They're always hiding things from us and not telling us the truth. So, and they don't have any problem with that. So I don't think, even when they say, oh, you got this much of this much of that, that you can trust them. There's no telling what's in it. Like, they tell us the air is safe. And then there's all these people testing, and there's all sorts of stuff And that one guy I was talking about the other day who was doing all these tests on the aluminum stuff, and he said that how much it went up when he was the days that there was a lot of stuff out there, and it went like, I don't know, say you had 125 micrograms or something, then that stuff was out there, and then it went to like 2,000. So the yeah, does it totally makes it where it's not relaxing when you're sitting there absorbing in stuff that your kidneys and liver are in overdrive as you got too much to detox. That's the thing, we're overrun. We're overrun with stuff that we need to detox all the time. And it's so important to do like body detoxing and try and get all of the toxins out of you. And then, yeah, you go sit in the tub and then you're just absorbing more in. But yeah, it is nice to sit and soak in a tub though, of if it was good, clean water. And with a lot of Epsom salts. And I've seen this lately too, is it says a good detox soak thing or something is for your feet. So you put a thing with your feet and then put some peroxide in it. And it supposedly pulls a lot of stuff out. There's upside down lotion. I have a brand on Teals from Walmart. Has magnesium. I have magnesium flakes. I have magnesium spray that I made. And I put it on my feet at night. And I should put some. I swear to God, this magnesium that I have right now is just not very good. I think the magnesium that I have, um, I ordered my other one though. But this one, and it costs more too. But like I take it and I can't even tell anything at all. It's like I don't know. I don't think it's. I think that's another thing too. You get their stuff, like you buy some of their supplements and stuff, and it's not what they say it is. God, I can't believe. Man, my back. Ugh. I think after this, I'm gonna do stretching. Try and stretch my back. Oh, probably. I bet you another thing. Not only the bed, it probably is sucky, and I'm already sinking down in it or something. But also taking her to the park, and she just kept yanking and yanking and yanking every time she sees somebody. So I bet you that's also why it's hurting. She was yanking it, and you tense up, because it is like really hurting. It's something I'm frustrated trying to figure out. Wish so. No. I know. So many of them are fake. And then they charge you so much money. And so, yeah, that's another thing that's frustrating. There's a lot of stuff that's like pretty frustrating, especially when you're trying to get healthier and take better care of yourself. Because for a long time, you don't know. It's just like, oh, everything's going to give you cancer. Everything's going to, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, no, it really is. It's really making us all sick. Mm, Oh, really? Because I'm always reading those reviews. That's why I'm always trying to, because it's like, how else? So I'm always going in and reading reviews to try and figure out, like, do I get this? Do I get that? But so you figured that some of them are just fake. They always say, like, this person, whatever, they've checked. See, do you notice, like, I'm feeling, like, it seems like I'm moving weird? Like when you, like, there's certain ways your TV could be set. And it's like, I don't know. Sometimes you're like, is this like it looks like a soap opera or something? I feel like this is doing something weird. Like I'm like moving weird in this. Like something's weird. A handful of reviews are real, and the rest are fake. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's the kind of integrity we have in business in the world. Oh, yesterday I was watching this movie. It was an old movie. It had Dennis Quaid and I can't even remember all the people, but this young guy, he goes to this place and he is starting his job there, And he is, so they start firing all middle management. When I knew that, I remember when this happened. Uh, you're, I'm really uncomfortable. And so that they had, so they fired all these middle management people. When I remember when this happened in real life. And then they had all these people, like 20-year-olds coming in to be the bosses over people who had been doing these jobs for like 30 years and stuff. And then they were like firing them, letting them go. But it was showing all about this corporation and what the whole way that they want to make money and stuff. I was like, this is exactly what they've done. This is exactly how they did in destroying all of the businesses and stuff. Have you ever considered doing a hairstyle like undercut, buzz cut? I've had a pixie before. I've had all sorts of hairstyles before. But yeah, I've had my hair like that before. Not a buzz cut. Non-person. Yeah, that is a funny name. Non-person. What is your hair like, non-person? It's shaved all the way. Is it like a statement, or do you have like hair thin, like your hair's thinning, so you just wanted like what did you shave it for? 6 foot. So a non-per. Well, so are you a male or female 6 foot tall shaved head person with an athletic build? Not that it matters. Isn't that what it is? Isn't that the name, non-person? No, not no in person, non-person. Isn't it non-person? 00? But this, I mean, my hair was much longer than this recently. This was cutting it short for me for now. Is non-person, is that like supposed to be like non-binary? Is that like like no specific gender kind of situation? No, I have a full head of hair. I'm just trying to look tough. Oh, you're a masculine man trying to look tough. Oh, so your hair's fine. You just want to shave it because you want to look like, what's his name? What's that guy's name? The guy from the car thing. So weird. I can know some names, but then they just zoop. I can't remember them. I just saw something about him recently, too. That guy, the shaved head guy. I know there's a bunch of them, but the one that was in the car show, who's supposed to be this manly man, and I don't know. Their word on the street is that he's really gay. So he's sometimes they try and act like all manly man to try and cover up that they're really not. That they're really not to say that a gay guy can't be manly, because obviously a gay guy can be manly, but I don't know. Supposedly he would have like all these girls hanging on him like he was just so, but it was all a cover up. It's like, why not just be your true self? Why try and pretend like you're something you're not? What's the point of it? I guess if you want a paycheck, I guess if they make you act like you're something, because that's the thing too with what's his name, what's the guy's name, Hugh Jackman, because then it came out like he has a boyfriend and he divorced his wife, which that was a weird relationship too. It was like she was like much older than him, and most people thought she wasn't really very attractive, and they thought he was so hot. And then he divorced her, and then he has a boyfriend supposedly, but now there's videos of him out at a beach hanging on this girl and stuff, like they're trying to make him get rid of the gay image or something. But they did that really bad with Rock Hudson too. So I don't know. I guess when somebody's paying you, you have to do what they say. That's the selling your soul part. Which to me, I would think it's a lot better to just be yourself. You have somebody trying to tell you what you have to be and how you have to behave in order to get money. That doesn't seem right. I mean, especially when it comes to stuff like that, where you can't even just be yourself. Oh, non-person is a boxer? You're really a boxer? Like you go out and beat people up, like you fight? I can't fake it either. I can't fake who I am. It's like I gotta just be me. And if you don't like it, then you don't like it. I'm like nothing I can do about it. Can't. What a fucking burden to try and please everybody, to try and be something for everybody. It's like the people who try and do that, like that's taken on a lot. Like you either have people who like you for who you are, or you have people who don't. It's like whatever. Can't go around trying to please everybody and pretend to be something I'm not. Yeah, I'm what I am. I am what I am. And that's the thing about learning how to love yourself. You got to be who you are, and then just learn to love yourself. And it's just so weird, when you really think about humans and how they have such a problem with that. People go to such extremes to try and pretend like there's something they're not, just for acceptance. It's like our world is like it just shows how judgmental we are on each other. Yeah, totally exhausting to just not be able to just be who you are. Trying like God dang. 'Cause, yeah, well, that's one thing. Like I've been in relationships before where you're trying to please this person, and you can't please other people. It's like everybody's got to learn how to please themselves. And trying to get somebody else to please you is like, then that makes you toxic. If you need everybody else to do things to make you happy, well, then you got issues. Like, so what is the point? Yeah. What is that? Why should everybody be trying to please you? It's like we all need to figure out how to like soothe ourselves, please ourselves, take care of ourselves. And that's what makes the world a better place. When we're not trying to drain each other and trying to get people to please us, or we're starting to feel like that we have to please others. The more that we can just be our truth and accept everybody else for their truth, the better the world becomes. This girl. What is it, Stella? Oh, you're so dramatic. She talks to me and whines. Her language is whine. She whines through every freaking. She makes different signals in her whining noises. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like, girl, it all just sounds like whining to me. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what you want me to do to fix it. I can only do so much. I'm not God. That's what I'm always telling the dog. I'm not God. I can't fix it all. It's like a big part of this whole thing in this world. We just got to write it out. Oh, she's like, it's adorable. All her whining, so cute. Sends me over the top. Sends me over the edge. I was like, oh, I can't take it. Especially when it's night and I'm trying to go to bed. I'm trying to sleep, or she wakes me up with her. So, what is it, honey? What is your problem? Don't hit my thing and knock it over. What is it? Look at this first. There you are. Look at this face. She's a little cutie pie. But, yeah, that's how close she is into me right now. Her butt is knocking into this thing. Whining butt. She's precious. I do love her so much. Then see, as soon as I even talk to Stella, even give anything to Stella, here comes Ruthie. Ruthie's like, if she's getting attention, I get attention. Girls are super competitive, and I'm telling you, Ruthie has got a stank. She has got like the stanky gas problem. Like she's always stinking up the joint. And now that my brother's home, his dogs is glued to him, whining constantly. Oh, I'm glad it's not just mine. The Yeah, finally she's not following me whining. Yeah, just whining drives me crazy. I used to with my kids when they would be whining. It's like I cannot hear whining. I don't understand it. It just irritates me. See, and then here's this blast of hyperness. Ugh. Let's see if I can get her on there. Okay, don't knock my thing over, girl. She's into everything. Ah, jeez. Okay, just leave it, okay? Just go sit down or something. And her tail's just wagging and wagging like, oh, but I'm just such a... She thinks she's so sweet, but she's into everything. And she wants to be on top of me. Like, I had no idea that this breed was so needing to be on top of you all the time. Max, can you see him? Oh, that one's Archie. That's Archie. Max is down there. He's turned the other way. He's laying down in front of Stella. His face is turned the other way. But Archie is the one looking over, and his eyes, he does have the hugest eyes. Max has big eyes too, big brown eyes. He's got really pretty eyes, really. He looks like he's kind of a human. You have a new dog? Yeah, Max. No, Max is actually bigger than Archie. But only like a few pounds. But Archie's the littlest one. Archie's the one who keeps getting his ass kicked by Ruthie. By Ruthless. She's ruthless. But yeah. But this is because Archie wants to be. I'm gonna push this up, kind of. Because Archie is right there. He wants to be next to me, but that's as close as he could get right now. Because down there on the ground, see, whoa, see, there they go. Can't miss it. Because Stella doesn't like it if Ruthie tries to walk by her. And Ruthie decides to walk past her. Sometimes it scares her and she doesn't want to. But there's Stella. Ruthie's tail was going to town. And then Max is down on the ground. And there's a dog bed right down there. If you can kind of look right here. He's down there. His like, all of them are always drama. And Max is always just like, I'm just going to lay over here. I'm just going to keep out of it. I'm just going to lay over here. You guys do your thing. Don't include me. He said, sometimes he seems like he's like 90. Archie is such a character. He's so cute. I don't want him to, yeah, Ruthie's up, boy, now. She's up. But Archie, he is cute. He is a character. He cracks me up. Ruthie is a work. That's what she is. She's a job. She's a full-time job. She wears me the fuck out. And Stella, she emotionally drains me because I always worry because when she starts whining, I'm always like, is something wrong? But at this point in time, after all these years of just daily whining, nightly whining, it's just like, it's just her communication. She doesn't whine her. My daughter told me that one day because I was like, oh my God, do you think something's wrong? And she's like, Mom, I think she's just kind of dramatic. I think she just whines about everything. Oh, your phone died, Dwayne? Oh, I forgot to plug my phone in. I gotta start remembering that. To plug it in when I start doing this. Or one of these times it's just gonna go off. Um, yeah, I don't ever know I don't know who's left and who's there. Or, I don't know. Yeah, I think you guys can see more than I can see. I just can see like a little bit of the communication thing. It's like this little bit. But thanks to somebody said they subscribed. Thank you. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. I just told you I was from Bristol, Tennessee. Bristol. Oh, and it died because there's another person here from Tennessee. And Bristol, isn't there Bristol in England too? Because when I said Bristol, I was like, oh, Bristol, England? But no, Tennessee. Isn't that funny how we have all these? Well, I don't even know if there really is a Bristol, England. But I do think it's funny how they just use all these same names. I wonder if they did that to just like name everything the same to just confuse us. In every street, everywhere you go, it's like everybody has the same names of the streets. So weird. Like even when you're trying to look up, like when you're putting in your address, you know, you got to put it in for everything. And then a whole thing pops up. It's like your address is like all over the place. And then it narrows it down with all these different things. Oh, Lewis is from London. I knew that there was some people from London that was coming in before. And then there was some from Australia. There's one from Romania that I talk to all the time. That's Alicia. I think their name is Alicia. She's always in the comments. She's from Romania. So she's my, I mean, what time is it right there, Lewis, in London? Because it's like evening time for y'all, isn't it? It's like past supper time. It's like evening time, like starting to get ready for bedtime. And here's just 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 9 o'clock at night, and it is the 20th there. So it's the same night that we're in today, only you guys are later. Yeah. Yeah, so do you are you going to bed? Are you gonna go to bed? Or are you gonna go out and do something? Where do you live in so you are in London town? I moved to London when I was young. When I was like 19, I decided I was gonna go move to London by myself. And I got a job on Essex Row because I had no idea that there was an American part that you go over to the hotels and get a job over there with a lot of other Americans. I went on Essex Road. That's where the taxi guy drove me, and I worked as a barmaid. I was born in London, and you're less than an hour from there. I loved London. Now I guess it's got a lot of crazy stuff, just like everywhere else, huh? Where everybody, all the places are being taken over by, I don't know, all these people coming in to commit crimes and drive us all crazy. 5 hours behind. Tennessee, 5 hours behind. Yeah, because they're like only a few hours away from Eastern time. Oh my God. So I don't know what it is you're complaining about. But when I worked in London, I worked at let me think if I can remember the pub name. It was on Essex Road. Um, Oh, it was called the Three Brewers. That's what it was called. I don't even know if it's there still. It's 420 in Tennessee. Is it 420 in Tennessee? It's not 420 in Idaho. It's against the law. People call it London Stan. Oh, yeah, I've heard that there's a lot of drama there with yeah. It's like the the Packies have taken over. It's like, I don't, it's crazy. It's like, what, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, really, when you think about it. They have their own kind of, like, what is going on? Are they being paid? It's like our government paying all these people to come over? Probably. Probably is. I heard that before on something with Venezuela. Like somebody was talking about that the church or these missionaries or something were going door to door and handing out people maps and paying them to come here. The boats from France never stop. Oh, France was having all sorts of issues. Like, I don't know what's going on there now, but boy, they were having all sorts of issues. Therefore, well, what we were seeing on like things where it was showing in the streets, like they were burning shit down and fighting and all sorts of stuff. Kind of like what's going on in like Milwaukee or something. Yeah, I think it's all being orchestrated too. It's all to keep us on the edge of our seats. That's why the challenge is to keep centered, to find peace. Find peace in a time of hostile chaos, you know? Just sit back and relax. But yeah, I've felt the same way of like just wanting to get further out of town and just be more out by nature and out of all of the craziness. Because I do think that in so many places there's going to be, I mean, they're trying to create like war zones, man. They're trying to create battles in these places and get us. I swear to God, it just reminds me of the arenas with the gladiators. They are entertained by us fighting each other. And isn't the French? No, no, no. It's these where I don't even know where all they're coming from. And it's so weird. It's like, why is everybody leaving like their own places? Like when you have your own home place and they're just all leaving and going to these other places. But I knew like there was a big problem over in England with something with Pakistan. And I don't know here. I know like there's something with this small Somali thing. And then we got people like Muslim, but I'm not sure because there's some places where I've seen that they're blasting it out, the chanting prayers and shit over the broadcasting through the neighborhoods and stuff. It's like what? African, Middle East, and Romania. So Romania is are they being overtaken or are they all leaving their own country too? See, are some of these people, I swear to God, they're just being like, I don't understand. Why would so many people want to? Because for how many places are taken over by foreigners? Like, it's really bad in Ireland, too. Like they've got it really bad where girls are being attacked and stuff in the streets and stuff. I don't remember which country it was, but if it was Ireland or one of these countries, that all it was like a village or something, and all of the people went down and started telling all of the people to get out of here. I can go to the UK. Oh, see, that's what they're doing over here too, is they're giving them benefits that we can't get. We pay the taxes and we can't get any benefits. So yeah, it's so absurd. But that's, well, I mean, right now we got all these people out there. It's so wild too, because the people who are out like fighting right now here in America, they're fighting to keep the foreigners here. It's like, well, I mean, I don't know. I just don't even know. Like it's just everything's so upside down and wacky. It's like it's really wacky. Especially like they get all these benefits. Yeah, they get all these benefits that we can't get, and they're getting. And then the people who are like trying to fight, they're fighting against like their own best interest. It's like so wacky. But I think that's a part of the awakening is your realization. What are you doing? What are you trying to accomplish? That's one thing that these people, and there's going to be something's going to happen to make them start to think about what it is they're doing, because it is wacky. Don't even see the way she goes over and starts sniffing, aren't you? I really think that she's oh, now she's got to see that noise is Max, because Max does not like Ruthie to mess with him either. She's always messing with, but Ruthie kicked his ass right in the very beginning when she very first, she went and steal his food and fight him for it. So now I have to feed him separate. Like I have to feed him in different rooms. I'm here just making my daughter an after school snack. I'm hungry for a snack. Okay, would you please get off of me? What are you making for a snack? I'm starving. I feel like I'm starving. Like it's got to be the energy. It's just like I'm hungry. I feel like I'm hungry all the time lately. I was thinking I'm just going to make some lemon cake. Are people in the people in London and like some of these places? Is everybody else going in the streets and fighting, or is everybody just kind of like over it, just like, because it's not? I mean, it doesn't run them off. It doesn't make them go. Dino nuggets and mashed potatoes. That's a snack. That sounds like a dinner. Is that her dinner? Is that her snack to go ride her horse? Because that is a lot of exercise riding a horse. Mashed potatoes. I like mashed potatoes and gravy. I like French fries. I like French fries and gravy. I like French fries with cheese. I like potatoes just about any way you can make them. You know what's so crazy too is how much that they've lied to us all about our histories. She eats a meal for a snack. Nice to speak to you, ladies. Nice to speak to you, Dwayne. Thanks for coming by. See you later, Dwayne. Thanks for coming. Oh, I feel like maybe I'm in a growth spurt. We've been doing this like an hour and a half now, Crystal. Think we should wrap it up? See you later, Dwayne. Hopefully see you next time. Ruthie, would you please scoot over? So, should we be wrapping it up, Crystal? Because we've been going an hour and a half. She's bouncing up on this thing. Now I think I'm gonna go make something to eat. I really need to get a new one of these things. It's all taped together. Okay, so yeah, you can go work on your stuff with her, and yeah, we can talk to each other later. So, anyways, then we'll talk later. Nice chatting with you, Jupiter. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for coming in and visiting. And yeah, it is a slow. It is a slow. Yeah, I feel like good. I feel weird. I do. So, okay, guys. Then well, I'll be back in the morning. See what dramas go on for the day and talk about it in the morning. So I'll talk to you guys later. So talk to you later. Bye.